Hello Aries, how are you guys doing? This is your January zodiac tarot reading. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and we're just going to figure out what kind of energies are surrounding you and what you might need to know for the upcoming month. So let's get started, and we've already got a jumper. The Eight of Swords. Who had the Eight of Swords? Pisces had the Eight of Swords as well. Very interesting. Okay, what else do we got? You guys have a lot. Apparently, the cards have a lot to tell you. You guys have way more cards than any other reading. That's good. We can work with this. Okay, so we have the World, the Eight of Swords, the Magician, the High Priestess, the Sun, and we'll put the Three of Pentacles right there because it's not going to fit anywhere else. I want to apologize for my lighting. I don't know what's going on with my camera, but everything seems to be a bit blue. But it's okay. We can work with it. So what is the energy surrounding Aries this month? Let's see, we have the Magician, the High Priestess, the Sun, the World. You guys are like jumping into a new level of confidence. And I say jumping because I'm looking at this box right here, just like jumping for it. He's going for it. He's got his wand, his cup, his pentacle, his sword. He's got all of his bases covered, and he is just going for it. He's taking this leap of faith and going for it. I've actually never noticed this before, but if you look in the sky, there is an infinity symbol right there. Never noticed that before. You always notice new things with your cards the more you use them. So we have the Magician and then the High Priestess. So I'm feeling like you guys this month perhaps are embracing a new, maybe spiritual journey, a new level to your spirituality, or even maybe just deciding, you know what? Maybe this spirituality business is for me, and we're going to actually look into this. This might even be your first tarot reading you've ever watched. But those two cards, it's really making me think that you are embracing your spiritual gifts, whether this be embracing manifestation, this could be embracing perhaps a psychic gift, this could just be embracing the idea that you are more than just your physical body. Okay, with this Sun, I'm really hearing the words mindfulness. So I'm feeling like with this shift of consciousness here, it's also opening you up to being a lot more mindful, a lot more aware of your surroundings, and a lot more willing to look at the smaller things. With this Knight of Pentacles here, I'm seeing this as, like this is, what is this, a meerkat or a groundhog kind of guy? Which they're very attuned to their surroundings, right? They will have their guard up, be aware of what's going on, and be ready to set off the alarm whenever they need to set it off for the rest of their group, to protect their group. They notice the slightest things. They're very mindful animals in a way, like they notice the faintest smell on the wind. They notice the vibrations coming through the ground. They're just, they're really aware of their environment. And I feel like that's kind of an energy that you're starting to pick up, and being mindful of everything around you, and also being grateful for that, which is what I'm picking up with this Three of Pentacles here. They were aware that there's this abundance up in the tree and aware that they could get it, and very grateful of the fact that they can get that abundance up in that tree. And so when you are aware of the abundance that the world has provided for you, and you are willing to kind of calm your mind so that you can really hear and see and smell and even taste, all of that abundance around you, you are really going to be appreciative of all the things that that this world has to offer for you. So we also have this Eight of Swords here. And this Eight of Swords is a little bit of hesitation. you've built boundaries, but I think with this kind of shift, it's you breaking away from these boundaries. It's you coming out of your shell and not being so afraid to explore this other side, being less afraid of, the stimulation that is out there, perhaps the overstimulation in a way. It's you being willing to set boundaries. That's what I'm seeing as all of these different swords, is you setting boundaries so that you feel safe in your environment and you feel safe to be able to explore this world. Like with this sun card, it's really making me think of meditation. And when you meditate, you really need to have a place where you can really calm and not feel like you need to observe your surroundings. You can't be like this Knight of Pentacles who is always observing their surroundings. You need to go within, and in order to do that, you need to have a safe space. So it's about setting these boundaries so that you can feel safe on this journey. This could also be setting boundaries with, say, family and friends who might not understand this new path that you're going down. Just maybe boundaries about what you're willing to talk about, what you're willing to share, what makes you feel comfortable, because you don't want to feel uncomfortable because they don't understand this path that you're going down. But I do see this as like kind of really a beginning to this journey, or maybe like a next level. If you've already been on a spiritual journey for a while, this could be, like a next level of awakening, moving towards, your next level of existence. Okay, let's see what the oracle cards can add to this. What messages do you have for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you. New Moon, Promise. Someone else also had that. Interesting. A lot of overlap between these readings this month, I'm noticing. But this is actually very interesting for you guys, because we have the Sun here, where you're embracing the sun and embracing, like feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin. But then we have this New Moon, Promise, which is actually the sunset, and it's about embracing. It's a loving couple embracing as they watch the sunset. And so this could be, like a new relationship, even like a teacher, a mentor, helping you along this journey and helping you to appreciate those little moments. This could also be a relationship that you've been in for a while, something you've already experienced. This could be a friendship. This could be like a parent-child kind of thing, but it's someone helping you move forward on this journey. Okay, and then let's see if I can get one more card. One more card, please. What are you? Ocean, ebb and flow. Yeah, so again, another sunset card. Or maybe it's the sun rising. Who knows? However you interpret that. I want to know down in the comments below. Do you prefer a sunrise or a sunset? I really appreciate both, because they are both spectacular in their own way. And they're both very different looking. This looks very much to me, at least in where I live, as a sunrise. So, again, with a sunrise, this is speaking of new things coming to light in your life, things that you are embracing and learning. So I'm really excited, Aries, for this journey for you. I feel like you can really go places, but it is with this ebb and flow, like this is going to be something that is going to come in and out of your life in different magnitudes. Like, you know, like you might get a little bit of information and then it might back off a little bit and then a little bit more and then it's going to back off a little bit. And it's all about, you know, when that information comes and, you know, like I'm thinking like a download, kind of like, something that might come to you in a dream or in a vision or during meditation. You know, when that comes, you then need to step back and allow yourself to process the information that you've been given. With this spider here, with this high priestess, you know, she works really hard to build this web, and then she sits and she waits, because she knows that when the time is right, her prey will come to her and she doesn't have to draw it in. She can wait and she can reflect under the moonlight. Okay? So, so this month coming up, January, is just going to be about letting these experiences come into your life and being mindful enough to be able to hear the little subtle messages that you might not even have noticed were there before you kind of opened your eyes to the idea of spirituality and manifestation, all of that kind of thing. So that is my reading for you, Aries, for the month of January. If you enjoyed it, please hit that subscribe button now, and I will see you in the next video. Love, light, and happiness to you all. Have a fantastic day. Bye.